So, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to you all. I'd like to recognize various members and stakeholders within the game of rugby who've come for this very special event leading up to probably our biggest tournament that we've had in rugby in this country. I'd like to recognize the chairman of the Board of Trustees of the Kenya Power Foundation, that is Logan Hambrick, and then with her as well is our managing trustee, Mr. Kevin Sang. I'd like to recognize our supporters from SportPesa, Jafetha Hulia in the partnership department, and of course Willis Wajuang, PR and marketing manager. I'd like to recognize our sponsors from M-Pesa, Victor Odada, who's in charge of strategic partnerships, UC 1000, the isotonic partner for this HSBC2 events, and Nikhil Dadani. Of course, we'd like to recognize members of Shujaa and the Lionesses, the captains and the coaches who are here with us. I'd also like to recognize the Secretariat of the Kenya Rugby Union, led by the CEO, Mr. Thomas Odundo, and of course, the board of the Kenya Rugby Union, led by Chairperson Harriet Okach, who are all present here today, and all of you members of the Fourth Estate and supporters and sponsors of rugby. Good morning once again. So this event really a number of milestones for us at Kenya Rugby. My name is Paul Odera. I am the Director of Rugby and Pathway Manager, and I'll be just leading you through the event this morning. So once we complete this introduction, we are going to go to a few remarks from our CEO. I know he wants to hide and he didn't want to make some remarks, but I will call on him. I will then call on some of our partners to make a few remarks, and then we'll have an unveiling of the new kit with the captains here. We'll then have a check signing ceremony to show the support that Kenya Power Foundation are going to be giving us. There will then be the naming of the squad by the head coaches of each of the teams, Shujaa and Lionesses. And then of course we'll have you be given an opportunity for some questions and answers. So without a further delay, it is now my pleasure to welcome the CEO and the head of the Kenya Rugby Union Secretariat, Mr. Thomas Odundo, to say a few things. Bwana Odundo.
Good morning, everyone. I'd just like to take this occasion to welcome you to this team naming event. I think we've all been watching the last 4 legs of the HSBC Division 1, which have taken place, and now we're privileged to host the first leg of the HSBC Div 2. Now our teams are all aspiring to play in that Div 1, and this team naming will hopefully be the beginning of that journey. So just welcome everybody, and it's a time for the teams today. Thank you very much.
Okay. Good. Thank you, Bwana Odundo. And with those remarks, it is now my pleasure to invite the members of the Kenya Rugby Union board. You don't see much of them, but they work very tirelessly behind the scenes together with our chairperson. So board members who are present, I can see our treasurer is here, vice chairman, Director Leslie, Director Zawadi, Madam Chair, Director Mukabane, who's with the squads. He's wearing 2 hats today. Kenya Power and squad. Have I missed anybody?
No, you're okay.
Chair, do you want each of them to say something?
Just one.
Visita for that. Let me welcome our vice chairman, Bwana Moses Ndale, to say a few words. Karibu.
Good morning, members of the Fourth Estate, our partners. Today is very important for us, especially unveiling the new kit of both our Shujaa and Lionesses team. Yeah, the one that they're going to use for the next series, HSBC 2. It's always a pleasure to have you guys around here, especially having a new partners like Kenya Power here, who are coming in, especially for the underage grade foundation, Kenya Power Foundation, and all our other partners, Sport Pesa, always been there for us, M-Pesa, Capital, Coca-Cola, I believe, and mostly you guys, members of the Fourth Estate. Without you guys, we couldn't have been here and have done this well. Thank you so much. Back to you, DR.
Thank you very much indeed. Madam Chair, do you want to say anything? Sorry? Now welcome our chairperson, Madam Harriet Okach.
Morning. Good morning, members of the Fourth Estate, partners present. Coming here today. All I can say is we are humbled to be hosting HSBC 7's Division 2 and having both our teams, Lionesses and Shuja, participating on merit, not because they are hosts. And most importantly, thank you to you, the media, for helping us showcase the talent that we have as Kenya Rugby Union and as a country. We want to thank Kenya Power Foundation for coming on board to help with development of rugby, and most importantly to M-Pesa and Sport Pesa for walking the journey with our teams and enabling us get to where we are here, HSBC Division 2. Hopefully by the end of the season we'll be back to where we belong, which is HSBC Division 1. And asanteni sana. Thank you.
Well done.
This is gonna fall.
It's falling.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Chair. We'll sort it.
Acha nimweke hivi.
Thank you very much indeed, Madam Chair and your board. I think we can let you be excused now. Excellent. It is now my pleasure to invite a representative of one of our major partners from Safaricom. I'd like to invite Victor Odada from M-Pesa to come and make a few remarks. Karibu.
Hello, good morning everyone. Went to Fourth Estate, to the committee, Kenya Rugby Union. As M-Pesa and Safaricom, we are happy to be here again to support the Lionesses and Shuja. And as we've always supported, I think we're one of the longest lasting sponsors. For us is to keep showcasing what we have in Kenya from both a ladies' perspective and also a gents' perspective. And in this series, we just hope and we pray the ladies and the gents will make us really proud. As always, where we sit as M-Pesa and Safaricom, it's about empowering communities, different sports, to ensure that we showcase what Kenya has got to offer out there in the world. So I will not say too much. I will invite more and more of those who are watching to come support the team on the day. There'll be a lot of entertainment, a lot of good coverage. Please do take as many pictures as you want. Tweet, TikTok the entire event and showcase to the world what we have in Kenya. Safaricom and M-Pesa, thank you and hope to see you there on Saturday. Cheers.
Thank you very much. Asante sana, Bwana Odada. It is now my pleasure to invite a representative of Sport Pesa, Bwana Willis Ojwang, the PR and Marketing Manager. Bwana Willis Ojwang, you look shocked. But you're looking smart, you'll be fine.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It seems my look of getting shocked versus excitement are really close. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Willis Ojwang. I'm the PR manager for Sport Pesa. I think this is a special moment for us as a company. It's been a long time coming. As the main partner of Shuja, we've walked this journey with them for so many years. But of course, we normally say they're one of our top Kenya's exports to the world. But this time it seems we'll treat them as an import because they're bringing the fun, they're bringing the entertainment, they're bringing the sporting action right in our motherland. So from Sport Pesa, I think we are a main partner for Shuja. We are confident that through our partnership, our continued partnership, which is not only for the event, but it's a long time coming, even flying the Kenyan flag beyond this HSBC Sevens Nairobi. For this particular event on 14th and 15th, I think we're also coming in a big way. We invested up to 40 million to ensure that this event is a success and Kenya pulls off a world standard type of event. So for SportPesa, of course, you can see what I'm donning. We have thousands of this that we'll be issuing to the fans for free. So please feel free to pass by the SportPesa experiential area, but of course also just enhancing the entire experience, joining hands with other like-minded partners to make this a success. So on behalf of SportPesa, we wish the Shujaa and the Lionesses a very good competition, but we know you'll also do best what you normally do out there, and let's crown it home. It's the Valentine's weekend, definitely, and let's come out in large numbers, of course, for those who had booked and bought their tickets, and let's show our ladies and our boys love. So all the best to the team, and see you on 14th. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Willis. Well spoken. Have you bought your roses? Okay. We now move on to the next part of our function this morning. And this is the unveiling of the new official kit for the HSBC 7th season for both the Lionesses and Shujaa. So it is my pleasure now to invite the players. Are they all in kit? Just some. Please come this way. This is really why we're here, because at the end of the day, the game is played on that rectangle. Let's welcome the players here. What's that? Who am I calling? Mr. Odada, you're being summoned on this side. Come, you need to present it. And of course, Ahulia as well. Shake hands and present.
Okay, so
They want you guys in front of
so how do you do it? Do you understand? Or do the photo?
And of course, our chair has to be here to receive kit as well. Yeah, kidogo. Hapo tu. There we are. Very good. Haya, cousins kutoka mother side. Uko. Yeah. Okay. Come.
Oh, good for you.
They're not done yet.
Okay.
Next to the SportPesa. Next to SportPesa. Very good. Thanks, guys. You just want the players. Ladies, Sheila and huh? Oh, with the jerseys. much. You can see how they're in good shape. That's why some of us are not modeling any of those shirts. The next part of our event this morning is a big milestone for rugby development and around our sevens pathways, and looking to see where we can get the next Olympiads. 2028 is going to be a big Olympic year for not only the Kenya Olympics, but for our rugby. So it is my pleasure now to invite the team from the Kenya Power Foundation. They're going to sign a check, but before they sign a check, I will invite the chair of the Board of Trustees and the managing trustee. So Logan Hambrick and Kevin Sang, I'd invite you to please come up. Let's give them a round of applause, please. And then we'll get the check. Madam Hambrick, karibu.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here today on behalf of the Board of Management of Kenya Power.
Let's come closer.
We are representing the Kenya Power Foundation, which is the corporate social responsibility arm of the company. And it's an honor to be here to work with a strong platform and a strong organization like the Kenya Rugby Union. Today we're going to be presenting a check of 3 million shillings. It is going to go and support the under 16s that will be having their own tournament alongside the major tournament. This is in line with our goals to support youth involvement and to help with the talent development pipeline for Kenya Rugby. So thank you very much. It's an honor to be here. It's a pleasure to work alongside the rugby ecosystem, and we hope that this is the beginning of a partnership that we can continue to develop in the years to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Madam Chair, I think they'll need you in front. Huh?
Okay.
Or next to your
Yeah,
logo.
maybe here.
In between.
Yes.
In between the
Very
logos.
good. Very good.
Yeah, I will stand on this side.
In between the logos.
You're done?
So we
I'm
can
receiving. Yeah,
You're receiving.
maybe you hold for me.
Yes.
You sign. We are trying to also get this one. Yeah. All right.
Then they can, no worry.
I have a long night. Thank you very much. Yes.
So you want us to move there?
For that, I think, yeah, they want you to move to.
To this side.
Just for the
Madam Chair wants Kadu also. She also wants Kadu.
Let's move on this side a bit. Yes. Again. Let's move again, please.
Oh.
Thank you. Smile, please. That's money. Thank you. So.
Good. Thank you very much and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. Yeah. Thank you very much, Kenya Power Foundation. We now move on to the next part of the function this morning, and that is the naming of the squad. I will invite Chairman of the National Squads Committee, Bwana Mukabane. I'll invite the head coaches of the national teams for Shujaa and Lionesses, Kevin Wambua and Simon Odongo, to please come.
Yep. Oh, it's good morning. Yeah, so good morning, everybody. All members of the Fourth Estate, our partners, and most importantly, our two teams, which we are unveiling today as Kenya Rugby Union. We have Shujaa and Lionesses. For me, this today is a special event because it's not just an unveiling of a new jersey or a kit, but it's the kitting of our soldiers with the right armor to go to the battlefield. And I believe whatever work that we have done, I know on my left and on my right, we have prepared these teams in the best way possible, and we are ready to take on HSBC 2. And today, I just want to also thank all our partners who have come to support us. And the good thing today, we are experiencing also a good feeder support from Kenya Power Foundation, and coming through to M-Pesa with the M-Pesa and SportPesa supporting the elite teams. We are really privileged to with our partners who are joining us today. So I will not take much of our time, and I really want to just invite you, the coaches, to carry on. We're starting with the Lionesses. Simon.
Okay, good morning. Sorry, do you have? Okay, good morning, members of the Fourth Estate, distinguished guests, of course, the Shujaa Lionesses. Like director said, today is a very important day for us. The union has done its job, given us enough support, and as you can see, steadily the support is still streaming in. I think on our part, what's left is just to make sure that we lift the flag of our country high. And this weekend we'll have 12 women who have shown that they have enough, or what it takes to make sure we go to the next level. So for us as Kenya Lionesses, we want to make sure that we play at the highest level of rugby, that's Sevens 1. And for us, our journey starts this weekend. So the 12 ladies who will be representing us this weekend we're going to be led by our captain, Sheila Chajira, who will be vice captain by Fresha Oduor. The other players are Naomi Amugoni, Charity Nila, who's on debut, a very young lady from NYS. She's really shown up and raised her hand in training. Then, of course, we have Maureen Muritu, Stella Wafula, Phoebe Otieno, and in the backline department we have Edith Nariaka, we have Janet Okelo, we have Grace Okulu, and another debutant who's on debut this weekend is Marvel Oswago. Of course, she's played for the Junior Commonwealth Games, so it's on her pathway to the Lionesses and onwards. Then, of course, we have finally, of course, we have a fresh outdoor. So for us, ladies and gentlemen, our work is cut out, and we hope the Kenyan support will come and push us and be the 13th player for us. Thank you for your time.
Good morning, all. First of all, I'd just like to say this is the first time in a very long time. I've seen a lot of press here at KRU. So that definitely means it's a big weekend for Shujaa and Lionesses. And just thanks for coming out here for our team naming, and hopefully this will mean something as we plan to retain this tournament back at home. We're at home, so we know there's pressure, but it's some good kind of pressure. I mean, playing in front of your families, your friends, and the crowd will definitely push us to achieve our goals this weekend. So very quickly, I'll just name the 12 that are going to play for Shujaa, this first leg of the Sevens 2A in Nairobi. Then just briefly talk about maybe how our training and how we plan to approach the tournament. So the 12-man squad that's going to represent Kenya this weekend in the first legs of Sevens 2 in Nairobi: George Oro, Samuel Asati, who are the co-captains, Vincent Onyala, Dennis Abukuse, John Okoth, Kevin Wekesa, Nigel Amaitsa, Festus Shiasi, Floyd, Christian Tojwang, Patrick Odongo, and making his debut, David Nyangige. So we've really farmed up our preparations for this tournament, especially this year. We had a high performance camp in South Africa for a week last month. And our key objective was just to set a base and see where we are in terms of our attack and defense frameworks. So we ticked a few boxes there, but also it was an eye-opener for us. We learned a few things we've been incorporating for the last 3.5 weeks. In last week, we just finished our last camp, which was 5 days down at M-Pesa Foundation. We were just working on our tactical and technical approach of this tournament, and also did a lot of opposition analysis just to see how we can handle them off the ball, and also just see where to exploit when we have possession. I can say we've ticked all the boxes, and the boys are eager, the boys are ready. We can't just wait for Saturday when we play our first game to get this thing going. Thank you.
Thank you very much, coaches. I think don't go too far.
Okay.
There'll be some opportunity for question and answers from players and the coaches. So I'm sure the press will have some questions for you. Asante. Thanks, Bling. Thank you, Simon. So I'd also like to recognize Capital FM, Elvis Kiton. Good morning. He doesn't want to say anything. Elvis, good morning. Thank you. Is that it? Good. So we move on now to, this is now the time for media question and answer. So I'm going to invite the captains, I'm going to invite the head coaches, and if there are any other people you'd like to ask, maybe the CEO is also here. We have some board members as well. So you just let us know who you'd like to direct the question to, and then they'll be able to respond. So captains, Shujaa Lionesses, head coaches, Karibuni. CEO, I know you don't want to come, but I don't think you can get away with it. So we'll give a few minutes. I've been told to tell the media that there's breakfast. So if your stomach is making strange noises, just hold on for a few minutes. Madam Chair, if they have any questions. If they have any. If they don't, that's okay. Yeah. So, are there any questions? Yeah. Which coach?
I think looking at the number of teams, first of all, in this format, we are 6 teams, so it's going to be very, very hard to do pools. So for me, 5 games in a weekend, same number of games as the guys who are in 7-1 are playing. That's good enough for us. One thing I like to say is all these teams playing down here, this first tournament of 7-2, I think I believe all of them have earned their position here. So we are not going to take any team for granted. But we're going to use our same approach, play every game like a final, and just make sure that we get all our points. And for this first tournament being played here at home, I try and see if we can make ourselves proud and also make the fans proud by lifting it here at home.
Thank you. Do you have another? Yes. 2, 4. Coach Simon. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So I think they had much needed experience. Stella was in USA with the Rhinos at the high performance camp for 4 months. So whatever skills she honed there, and whatever skills she had when she left the country, she adds on to a very, very vast experience. I've experienced squad because the ladies who also left in the country played 2 events without her. They played Safari Sevens and the Africa Cup in Nairobi. And Grace Okulu, of course, seasoned. She's a seasoned professional. She's playing in one of the top clubs in France. So definitely they give the squad a very big boost. And for us, it's just knowing when to manage them and how to manage the expectations, especially from the people who are not part of the team.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Coach Simon. Anyone else with a question? Yes, on the back there. Coach Wambua? Yeah.
Well, I look at it this way. We've always drawn off energy whenever we travel outside of the country, and we see our fans in our Kenya corner. We usually get a lot of energy, pick a lot of energy from them to perform. Coming back to this tournament being hosted in Kenya, there's no Kenya corner. The whole stadium is Kenya corner. Of course, there's pressure. Like I said before, it's good kind of pressure because we all know all these guys will be cheering us. And pushing us to achieve our goals over the weekend. So it's the good kind of pressure that we will appreciate to drive us towards achieving our goals this weekend.
Thank you, Coach. Anyone else?
I have one
Dio. Mimi. CEO.
Yes, Steven. So that's Steve. A big thanks. So it's a very difficult question to answer because of course we can't manage the attendance of fans in other stadia. But what World Rugby has been trying to do is to ensure that as many people as possible do come for the games, and that the atmosphere is very good for rugby. And if you've checked most of their messaging, they're talking about the atmosphere both on and off the pitch. So for us, it's key. We've got several people from World Rugby who will be here. So we just want to show them the kind of energy we have as Kenyans. As much as we're sold out, it's a pretty small facility. So maybe it's for us to convince them to give it to us again, or maybe give us a Div 1. We put it in a bigger facility and see what crowds turn up. But that's the immediate opportunity we see to host this again and possibly the Division 1. Thanks.
Very good. Yes. To who?
Fine. For me, it's quite an honor to play at home. It's a sold-out stadium at home. That's a good thing to us. That's a positive pressure. And again, to our fans who have been watching us play on the television, this is an opportunity for them to watch us play live and ask the questions live. And that's a good thing to us.
Good. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Maybe one? Yeah. Yes. I've heard. Okay, so are you? Yes. Akumalizia ya nani? Tio, Kiswahili.
Kwa Swahili. No Swahili. Yes. Yes, Wavinya. Yes, the tickets are sold out, so it's only the people in the stadium who can watch the games live. The rights for the games are with SuperSport, so that will be the option for people to watch. They'll have to get onto SuperSport, either DSTV or DSTV stream, and catch the games there. We are trying to hold conversations with the World Rugby to get a free-to-air broadcaster to be allowed to air the games as well, but we've not made much ground. Should that happen, we'll inform people accordingly.
Very good. Okay, so There's another one. Two. Okay, ask it first, then they'll see.
Thanks for that question. In terms of sustainability, we have tried various options. In terms of team and player movement, we tried to get some EVs for that. It didn't quite work out because the costs are quite high. There's one of our partners who is offering us some electric vehicles for use by staff and some dignitaries who will be around. So that is one. Number two, through Coca-Cola, who are our hydration partners, we're trying to limit the use of single-use plastics. So Coca-Cola is going to give us refillable bottles, and we'll have those stationed in the hotels where the teams are, the training grounds, and on the pitch as well. Thanks.
Very good. Okay. So I understand because of the wind, there's a request maybe to do one-on-ones. So the individuals are here, they're available. You're welcome to do one-on-ones. When that is complete, you are all welcome for breakfast. Julie, where's the breakfast? Orchid. Upstairs. Upstairs. This place called Orchid.
It's downstairs.
Oh, downstairs. The place called Orchid. So, yeah? Oh, you're talking to fish. Yes, so I think that is the end of the official part of this whole function. You're welcome for any interaction, photos, and one-on-one.